Hello, and welcome back to That's Dicey. Today we are wrapping up this arc of Pathfinder. What what can I say? It it has reached its end. Uh yeah. Um so last last three episodes we did these dream sequences, and everyone got to do their own sort of dream sequence thing. And we left all the characters at the end of all three of those episodes waking up to our favorite squirrel person, uh our favorite dragon crammed into the body of a squirrel, the acorn maestro. And
Yes, yes.
so I am going to, I guess, kick us off with everyone wakes up from their dream sequence. And this particular room is, it's strangely cold, right? Like when you go to the doctor and like there's that moment in the doctor's office where you have to adjust to how cold it is.
Uh-huh.
It's that feeling as you come out of sleep, that like instant cold. Uh, but after a few seconds, it kind of fades away as you acclimate to it. It's not cold enough to like continually stay cold, but it's like shockingly colder than you were. And there's just like a circle right on the ground, and you're sort of lie down on this circle and it glows, and that's where you are during the dream sequence. And yeah, so the three of you wake up in these different rooms in the back of the you know temple to the god of fables. And yeah, it's pretty empty in here beside the circle. There's obviously the exit door, which is now ajar because the Acorn Maestro has sprinted out. So I guess what is we're gonna just jump from person to person. What is everybody's first thing that they do? Um,
Well, we wake up in a cold room. Yeah, like it's cold room and we
I
wake
kind of
up
envisioned
there.
we were brought into it. We wake up and we meet in this cold antechamber or whatever. Am I
Yeah, are
crazy, or were
we
we asleep on like a
are
ritual slab in a cold room?
yeah, are we waking up on like slab tables or have like what's going
uh
wait.
there isn't a table. It's like you rely on the floor in like this glowing circle.
Well, listen,
And there really isn't anything else in the room other than the circle and like, the walk up to
So
it.
we
Did we
we
go to
we
sleep
woke
in the circle?
we woke up into a teleportation circle.
Yeah,
oh,
essentially. So yeah. So you didn't fall asleep there, right? Uh you essentially ask for your, dream sequence, right? And then you fall asleep and you wake up there. Um and the the intent and purpose of that, you don't actually know. Uh the only reference or like information that anyone has ever given you as far as like the circle goes is that it keeps you like in a stasis of sorts while you're in the dream sequence. Yeah. Uh
Okay, interesting.
Kick
I don't know
out,
about
just
you
and
like,
guys. Oh, Kit
uh,
Kat.
just, I just had the wildest, and then looks down. Ah, what's that? And she kind of like scrambles to get up and out of the circle.
Yeah,
okay.
Huggins
I think
will he'll be a little frustrated because the dream was just getting good, and he begins to scheme and plot.
you just wake
Oh,
up and start scheming and plotting.
oh no,
Don't we all?
I'm a little frustrated with the Acorn Maestro, and I plan on going over to Stanislav's to put together a little prank on this little squirrel Durgan.
I think I would actually would be mid discuss because I would be alone probably. I would either be sleeping but I think it's better if like I'm mid discussion with my figment banana. I think that's better because otherwise I wouldn't be talking to the banana around people usually. I think it's funnier if I'm talking to the banana now. And I'll so we'll zap in and it'll be well, but of course you would be a wonderful accompaniment to a Sunday. I just don't think it's good for your longevity is all. Oh, well, good morning.
Uh,
Oh, hello.
I was just I was considering Sundays for breakfast. You have a bananas and ice cream? What do you think of that?
Huggins is intrigued. What is this
Brad,
Sunday you speak of?
well, it's imagine if you were to take milk and then churn and freeze the milk, and then you accompany the frozen milk with a banana, and then you take a different form of shaken milk and you smear it across the frozen milk, but also you find like little toppings, sometimes coconut, and if you can find like a cacao powder, it makes for a very sweet delicacy, but but it can also, lead to a temporary loss of conscience. So we should be careful when indulging in what are we doing here? What's happened? What is this?
Huggins is just kind of like nodding along as you say that. He's taking a few notes and goes, right, cautious, yes, cautious.
Kit Kat says, "Tell me more about the milk." That's a lot of milk.
It's why it's hard to come by in these fantasy magical fable society. Uh, Actually, it probably isn't that hard with all those things. Actually, probably isn't that hard at all to freeze some fucking milk. But it's you have to try it. For you, it would be like a long-lasting snack.
Can that be the quest for the last episode?
Yeah, I was about to say,
We try and gather the things we need to make ice cream.
Holy crap!
all right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got
I'm with it.
according to the Acorn Maestro, you have about an hour of time to peruse around the town before you have to go back for your next mission. So,
We got an hour before we can go to our next mission. Well,
yeah.
I guess we could
How much milk can we find in an hour?
roll for milk.
Roll for milk. Yeah.
Roll for dairy. While someone is rolling for milk, I'm gonna say hold that thought and hurry off to Stanislav's to try and get some kind of cold potion, but also something
Oh.
else. Wink.
Wink? What?
Wink. Wink.
Oh, oh God.
So if someone wants to do something, I've got a plan. Huggins rushes off, says,
Okay.
hold that thought with the ice cream.
This is gonna be funny because I don't know. I feel like if I'm about to do psychological war with my thought figment as I look for bananas to eat in front of it. I don't know. Like I don't know what the fuck. I feel like I'm about to have a psychotic break, but we'll see. I become the DDG. Like we'll see. I don't know.
Roll for psychotic break.
Like
Roll.
I begin.
Sorry, go on.
I begin to look I don't know, I suppose for for Kit Kat we're gonna focus on the frozen ice cream first. That's gonna be the priority. And in doing so I would be using diplomacy. See if I
All
could.
right.
Yeah, I mean I have do I have persuasion? Is that a real stat in this game? Or is that D&D? No, I have 13 on diplomacy. I think that's a stat. So should I roll it or
And I
Yes, everyone roll dice and then I'll magiport us to Stanislav's potion place and then we'll come back to it. Uh
I rolled
So, yeah.
19 plus 13 for 32.
that's what is this what is this game? What is this game that we're playing?
who are you people?
This
I just-
feels like just Sandra's dream sequence. His rolls are always like 30 something. He's lucid dreaming bananas.
Yeah.
Just pulling
I
bananas
think,
into existence.
I think your search for dairy is successful in that you kind of are just, able to talk to enough people that they're able to lead you to where you need to go. And Yeah.
Damn right.
Essentially, it's like a corner store. Uh, and yeah, you find a bottle of milk in there, and for rolling extra high, I'll give you also that there's some sort of alchemical like tinkery guy in the back, and he appears to have what looks like you could imagine a machine capable of producing ice cream. You don't know if that's its intent, but yeah, he has
It
it.
appears to be capable of producing ice cream.
Yeah,
But it's
It is a
yeah, the
laced
dude.
with like
priceless.
potion remnants.
This is a priceless alchemical device, and the party's like, we're gonna use that to make ice cream.
Yeah, there's no, I guess, telling precisely what it's worth without talking to the guy, uh,
Okay, can I
or
just
that he'll
say,
even part with the machine.
had you not brought up this machine, Kit Kat's plan was to cast Ice Storm and just throw hail at the milk in an attempt to freeze it.
Okay.
That might have
Okay.
not worked. Oh,
I just I thought that was funny and I needed
oh,
everyone to know about it before it didn't happen. Before it went away forever.
yeah.
That was the backup plan.
So yeah, we're here we are at uh what Stanislav's potion shop, as we sort of flitter through the space between this corner store and Stanislav's potion shop as Huggins walks in, and Stanislav had a voice and I don't remember it, and because I'm talking directly to you, listener, you didn't get that episode. I'm gonna make it whatever voice I want to make it now, and you're not gonna be mad about it. Uh, oh, hello, I am Stanislav. Oh, Huggins.
Opa! What's
Uh,
up, Stan?
uh, you're back for more potions, I imagine.
Oh yes, I have a very special request for you today. I have two very
Special
special requests for you today.
request.
I need a potion that can make things very cold. Is that something we can do?
Ah, Frosty the
I don't know about this
Snowman.
alchemical device, so I'm still after a
Uh,
cold potion.
Frozen 2.
Yeah, we're gonna take damage by eating this
Uh,
Sunday.
the Abominable Snowman. What flavor of cold are you looking for?
He like when he
Vanilla.
says flavor of cold, he's talking like spells or damage, and I look at him and I say banana.
Hmm, that is in fact a
I
deep
also
cut.
mm, I also
Uh,
need a potion that can transmogrify oneself from silly creature to silly creature.
hmm, okay. Well, this poses a dilemma. Have you ever been down to the person who sells flowers down the way?
I can't say that I have.
Well, I have gone sometimes because, a nice center of the table decoration is always nice.
Hmm.
But sometimes you want two flowers from this bouquet and two flowers from that. And well, to make what you're saying work, you're gonna have to buy a lot of potions.
Do I have any gold?
The presumption is yes, that you have the money, but Stanislav continues and says, and also because certain combinations of these potions will create what uh what is it the normal people call catastrophe. Um I really
Nothing
you're gonna
wrong
have
with
to
a
convince
little
me
catastrophe.
you're gonna have to convince me that you're able to perform the procedures that are necessary to do what you want to do, and obviously pay me money because I have to stay in business.
Yeah, I'll I will provide the money as I try and convince Stanislav that I'm on the level. I think that's a deception check.
Well, yeah, if that's the direction you want to go, for sure.
Well, I've got like I've got like a scheme going, and I get the feeling that I'm trying to convince him I'm not scheming and totally on the level here. So I
Mhm.
roll. Oh, a 4 plus 12, 16.
Uh, Stanislav looks at you and says, "You have been a person known to collect potions from here, and I've heard word that you just toss them willy-nilly at people."
No, I
Oh
deeply
no.
respect your potion craft.
Um, the word has gotten back to me that that has occurred.
Well, that's not what's
So,
going to occur today.
I, mm, well, all right.
You
How
know what a
about
banana sundae is.
uh, oh, no? Um, I imagine that it
Listen, I don't
involves
either.
bananas.
We're performing critical research and development. We're going to change the world.
Um, so
This is why we
I
retire
am
the campaign because we invent
Yeah.
Banana
Yeah.
Sunday
I
and
am
just the world is never the same.
um I am
Stick
going
stick this
to
in your tome, Fablers.
I'm going to give you the opportunity here to essentially uh bribe Stanislav. But the only acceptable thing that Stanislav will take from you.
Oh, I know what it is. I reach into my coat and I produce a magical cup.
That is a very interesting cup that you did you procure that from the Isle of Pelicanus?
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps.
Magic cup made by incredible Cyclops forges. Here I
Listen,
am giving it to
you
you.
uh, acceptable trade. Hopefully no one dies, and if they do, you got those potions from the potion seller down the way. His name
Listen,
is
listen.
Lawrence. Remember his
You got
name
it.
so you can place the blame. And he
If the
he
glove doesn't fit, you must acquit.
and he like bundles up the potions in a bag and hands them over to you. Says, "It
Excellent.
was nice doing business with you."
Firm handshake.
Uh, all right.
I leave the shop. Thank you,
And then
Stan. And I
you cast hellish rebuke. No. Uh, all
well, I'll
right.
meet up back with the party unless people have some more dairy adventures to do.
Uh, yeah, so we get this scene, you shaking hands, and we pop back into the corner store. Uh, and Sanjo, you have the milk, and you see this artificer person tinkering with the machine that you think could make ice cream. Uh, what do we do? What do we do here?
Okay. I would say, Kit Kat. Now I know that the milk will be appealing at first, but we must show patience and restraint. First, we must collect it and then freeze it. So I will ask this nice man, but in the event that niceties are not so nice,
We kill him. Got it.
no, well, geez, we we're gonna say we steal it. My God,
Oh, okay. And then we kill him?
we're no
The
venture,
narrative
we're
theme.
no venture bros level sidekick.
The narrative theme of this episode is cold as ice.
We're stressing. Clearly, we're stressing from the work, from the job, and we need some ice cream.
Starting to
So I'll
get
go
to us,
to this
guys.
little artificer. Good day, sir. I in pursuit of some dairy, some milk, as it were.
The, the
Please.
eye, you have the milk in your hand. But
I have it. I have it.
yeah, you have the milk.
Oh, okay, okay, but so it's just the guy that's working on a freezy machine. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's what may I trouble? I have some ridiculous. I have some milk that I would like, please. What your contraption there? Would you avail yourself of it to me? May I be able to use it? Is there something I could do for you as a barter or a bit of a quid quo, bro?
Uh, you want to you want to use the machine to make the milk really cold?
Yes, it came to me in a hallucination, but yes, I would like to drop the temperature of the milk to well, freezing temperatures.
It's
It's part of a more, there's more to it than that, but it's just step one, so it
interesting.
must be frozen.
Okay. I will offer you this service at a small price.
Yeah, what price? Name your price. What price might that be?
Uh, you do it here, and then whenever you're available, you do it here again, and I will develop a machine to keep this uh frozen milk frozen,
He's muscling in
and
on our invention.
and uh and you won't ask any questions when I profit from it. Is that fair?
I look over at Kit Kat like maybe is your time. I don't know. Um
I could always just throw ice at the milk.
Uh, no, well, how about we see before we arrange to any kind of partnership, let's first approach this on a trial basis. I don't even know if your strange metal box contraption can lower the air temperature. So I would like to see proof that it works before we consider any dealings.
All right. Uh, he looks at you as if like looking above you and to the left, and is like slightly looking above you, and he pulls out a banana and he drops it into the thing, and he closes the lid, and then he pulls out the banana and shatters it on the on the counter as it is frozen solid.
Oh,
Liquid
okay.
nitrogen
It
banana.
worked. It works.
Okay. 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 I see.
Are we meant to
Okay.
shatter the frozen milk?
No, he doesn't
I'm
know.
still very confused by this whole concept.
I know this is groundbreaking stuff. We're really gonna change the world. Everyone's
Um,
shook it. Okay. Well, I have the milk, and we need to get it into. I'm trying to think of like how I would logistically even get milk into the nitrogen tank.
We
'Cause
have an
incidentally, I don't have
empty
water bend. I
potion
don't have
bottle.
water bending. What do you
Like,
say?
what is the milk in right now? Can we just put whatever vessels containing the milk currently into the machine?
Well, it I want I want to say it needs to be churned, but I don't know if that's fucking true. I don't know how to make ice cream. uh,
I feel like that's the
I
perfect time for Huggins to meet back up, right? Comes rocking into the room like, guys, check it out, potion of freezing.
oh, nice. Okay. Um, fantastic. Yeah, this has been wonderful. We're going to test this out really quick, but I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a bottle of the milk if you're able to freeze it. Let's just have two different ones just to mix it up. Um, maybe I have a smaller bottle that I can try to freeze it so we can do two different attempts.
okay.
I mean,
Uh,
I was told I have gold, and I gave Stanislav the cup, not the gold. So I mean, I can buy some milk, right?
oh,
I
the
have no
you
gold.
you just have the milk. In normal
Where did you get the
instances,
milk?
you're in like a corner store.
Oh,
Uh, yeah.
We're like in the back of a 7-Eleven trying to invent ice cream.
back of a 7-Eleven, hassling the store owner to use the Slurpee machine.
Yeah.
Oh man, trust me, it'll be really good.
Uh, does anyone mention that it needs to be churned?
Like
Do,
yeah,
Do we
like
know it needs to be
I
churned?
do, I do, I do, I think so. I think I know, but like I would mention that I don't know actually. I think you churn it first, obvious, and then you freeze it. I guess that makes the most sense. But yeah, it does need to be churned, and I have my staff, so I don't know if we have it like in a bucket because I think it's the only thing that this would actually work in is I would have to have a bucket and then
It has to be churned like while it's being frozen.
God, we're making ice cream, but we are bringing a kind of like bomb defusal energy to it.
Uh,
The yellow
the
wire. They're all yellow, man.
okay, well,
the
or in the
artificer
potion.
is adding like parts to the inside of this machine as the like center circle thing starts to spin, and he's just listening to you all talk and taking all of the every note of everything you're saying now at this point. So he's like, they're going to figure out how to make ice cream, and I'm going to figure out how to make ice cream, and then I'm going to be rich.
But I also kind of see like because we're kind of back and forth on what we should be doing, and so his notes are quickly looking like a John Madden football play. Like, do we churn it now? Do we churn it then?
Yeah.
Well, we can try to let's try to mix it in to the milk. Let's you know what? Let's not do that. Actually, let's go because we still need to collect other ingredients, and so we have now. It would do us no good to freeze this presently, and then let it get melted as we collect other items. So, perhaps we would like to hold on to the actual making of the ice cream and collect, perhaps some coconuts, some cacao powder, some fudge, perhaps if we could be so lucky.
Oh, I've got some toppings. And I pull out the other potion.
Nice.
What?
What?
Yeah, the other potion.
Okay.
Ominous.
There were two things I wanted from Stanislav. I will DM you the other one if you don't remember. Hang on.
I like it.
Oh, right. Right. I do remember. Okay.
There, that's my plan.
All right.
Okay. Well,
But strange, we're using the secret message power now.
On the ice cream episode too.
Yeah.
Do Stanislav's potions look different than any other potion?
Yes. All of them are weird. And like
obviously so.
yeah, all of them are weird. Like the
I pull out
potion
like
of
a
free.
neon green drink, and I'm like, oh, I've got some toppings.
Kit
Yeah,
Kat's gonna
like-
look at it and say, I thought you said those weren't for drinking.
I muted myself. Damn you! No, they're perfectly fine. Curse your long memory.
But yeah, no.
I confabulate. I confabulate hard.
The
I didn't get this from Stanislav's.
yeah, the potion of freezing that you had that you pulled out, sort of looks like if like you cut up like frosty blue jello into cubes and then like bottled it, and then it has like little like sort of what is man, what is the closest approximation to this?
This
Like
is
the
sounding super appetizing.
the like Mentos, like the white Mentos. It has like little like spots that look like they're like Mentos in there in this little Jello bottle.
I'll shake, give it a little shake, and be like, "Come on, it's the fresh maker."
what is the what this is nonsense. It's just
We're gonna be copyright stricken at this point. No, the fresh maker.
so it looks like a bottle with Mentos in it.
Well,
And
there are
Jell-O.
some
Don't forget the
and
Jell-O.
Jell-O. Yeah, they're like
Doesn't look
it's
no 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 no. This is okay. You know what? We will in fact do 2 batches, and maybe that goes on one. That one can go on yours. As your
Zero
Sunday.
confidence.
Your Sunday. I just have a very specific vision for my Sunday. I'm sure your Sunday is also very good.
My Sunday's gonna be amazing. I'll show you. I'll show
We
them
can even-
all.
We can, we can even compare Sundays. I
Now it's a
without getting
Sunday
too much-
showdown.
yeah, no, without getting too much into the weeds with it, I would try to find actual Sunday supplies if at all possible, before dealing with the freezing of the stuff.
Yeah, I think if you want to spend because all right, so I think where we're at is it's less about your ability and more about time, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
say,
sure, because we only had an hour. That's true.
yeah, I'm gonna say because we split pass, right? That this has been about like at most 10 minutes that we've spent, getting to here. So you
Right.
have like 50 minutes left. So if you're willing to spend, 30 minutes, then I will not make you roll at all. And you just gather all the things you need. But if there's like things you want to do that require time, then you may have to roll to like quicken the pace of that or use abilities to, essentially make time pass in a reasonable way,
Yeah.
if you will.
Riddle me this. Is there a way, because it's also the town and stuff. Is there a way that like we would be able to map out a way to get from where we are to where to we need to go and conveniently pick up like ingredients or supplies along the way? You ever been going to like a birthday party or something and you stop at the dollar store and grab a little bag and some tissue paper and like yeah, you deal with it as you're going on the way? I'm feeling like maybe we would be able to do that in some capacity if we have the frozen potion. We can like mix a little ice cream cocktail, like a float. I think that's what it's called, like a ice cream float. Yeah. Maybe like that could be something that would make it a little easier on us if at all possible.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I am going to, I guess, here. Let me look. Wow, what do? Hmm. Let me have you roll either a society or survival skill check.
Society. That's such a, oh my God, I have a +0. I'm gonna roll a +0 because I think it's funnier. I rolled a 4.
All right. Um,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say
I This is
it
what Kit Kat's here
it falls to the other two to
for.
pick up in some way. Um, I think I think like so Sanjo goes through town and is really effective essentially talking to people to find milk and to do this stuff. And I think the second time around, uh, as Sanjo comes out of this like corner store, it's like, wait, where am I? Because you kind of like just jump from person to person and just followed like the lead of the people. And so I think like
Mhm.
your sense of direction is messed up because you've just been like all over the place and you're like, where's this
Lost
corner
and
store
confused.
located? And I will let Kit Kat and Huggins roll here. Huggins, you can roll at with advantage because you just walk directly here from Stanislav.
Gotcha.
Uh,
What do you say, society?
Society or survival, both work.
Roll society.
Mm,
Ooh,
hang on one second.
I got an 18.
Okay, I've got a +1 to either of these, so I'm gonna go with society just for flavor. I got 6 + 1. Hooray!
Oh my god, I also rolled a 6, but I have a +12
Yeah,
somehow.
but I'm super capable, and you're an incompetent. So, and
Wait,
Kit
did you
Kat
roll
just
with
pushes me out of the
advantage?
way. Oh, advantage! I forgot. Oh, I kind of like the
Did you already have
kind of
a
like the
plan?
result. No, but I roll a 9 + 1. Thank you very much.
All right. Yeah. So, Sanjo, you're turned around, not really aware of where you ended up in town.
Hmm.
Huggins, you know exactly where you went to, but
But
seeing
can't
and
replicate it for some reason.
yeah, seeing and discussing your location with Sanjo has confused you. And
We're
and
holding the map upside down, and I'm like, no, we're here,
and
pointing at the wrong spot.
Kit Kat's aforementioned incredible memory kicks in, and you are able to find the quickest path to where you need to go, and also identify like the local things that are on this path to where you need to go. And I think about, you know, a minute or two into your walking through town, you reach a uh, a magic item store. And I think you're drawn to it because you see the words replication of magic items like flashing in the window.
What?
Yeah. Um,
Fuck! We should have come here before I gave away my magic cup.
You gave away your magic cup?
It's important.
uh,
Trust me. I needed to.
uh, you actually get there and you see this and you see Stanislav coming out with just a giant cart
This
full of these
motherfucker.
full of these magic cups. And he looks at you and says, "These will be very useful."
What? Through
And
through gritted teeth, through gritted beak. I guess I'm like glad to help.
um and yeah, he kind of rolls by you with the cart. Does anyone else do anything
Can I try
before, I
and take
guess?
one?
Sure. Yeah. That would be, ironically, in this game, it's just called thievery.
Hell yeah.
All right. Ooh, it's a 15, but for what it's worth, it was also a natural one.
Oh, diggity ding.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I failed you, friends.
Yeah. So,
No, is it
uh,
fucked up of me to get excited when we roll ones like this?
uh, Kit Kat is gonna try to snag one of these cups, and Stanislav says, "I only had enough money to replicate exactly the number that I need. I cannot lose one," and points at you, and then continues walking away with the cart. "I'm sorry, it's unfortunate. Look, Huggins, because you're one of my best customers. Once I'm done with what I'm doing, I will give you one of these cups if they still are here."
I'll nod and I'll say to him, also I hope you'll tell me what they do.
Uh,
Didn't
that
quite get that
is
far.
that not now. He
Oh man.
he says on a clock, and like a magical, like sort of like sundial-esque, like shadow thing forms behind him, and it's like ticking really fast, and he sort of points up to it as he's running away with the cart.
I'll look at
uh
the party and be like, man, I've never seen him like this. I wonder what he's up to.
Uh,
What
and
do those cups
yeah,
do?
you're outside the magic shop.
What did we come to the magic shop for?
I was just thinking, I was like, why? We got enough. Well, we were here, and
We're looking for
I
toppings.
we needed toppings, but our attention was diverted because it could replicate magic items. Do we want to replicate any magic items? Like maybe the potions? Could we replicate potions?
Do those count as magic or are they like a unique thing?
uh, you believe that whoever's in here replicating magic items could potentially replicate the potion.
Okay. The one that I sent you the DM about. I
Yeah, they
wanna
could do.
wanna get three more of those if I can.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk into this magic shop, and it's curious, to say the least.
Lots of
It
curios, lots
it's
of
sort of
weird
it's
oddities.
it sort of looks like if you took a toy store, right? And you took
Oh
an
nice.
armory,
Oh
and
nice.
then you jammed like the workspace of like an artificer all into one place. And there's just like notes scattered everywhere, items all over the place. And as you walk in, you don't see anybody right away. And I am going to need you to roll a reflex save.
You Huggins or you everyone?
Uh, just Huggins.
I feel like I'm not at my screen right now, but I roll a 12. I don't know what my
Okay.
bonus is. I feel like it's very big. Sorry.
They all say that.
They would say that.
Like I think it's a 12.
All right, I'm gonna just double check this bonus here, just for good measure. Honestly, nothing bad happens if you fail this. So, uh, you are picked up by a cactus bear. And yeah, the cactus
Oh
bear lifts you
shit.
into the air and says, "Ah, friend, you have come to get magic items,"
Ow, ow, ow.
and then set you down. And yeah, it's a roughly 6'6" ish bear, but it's also a cactus. So it's like a
So
cactus
I
in
just
the
got
shape of a bear that's sentient.
hugged by a cactus. Does that not cause damage? You said nothing bad happens if I fail.
Yeah, no, there is no damage. The the cactus bears are cool in that they have control of their little spine things. They can
Nice.
extend them and then pull them back in, sort of Wolverine-esque cactus spikes,
This is
without all
like
the
the
pain and
first
the
Huggins is
suffering.
it's like the first Huggins is learning of this. I've been trying to avoid this hug for years.
Yeah. And yeah, the cactus bear pats you on the head and says, "Well, the store is open. Whatever it is you need. If you're looking to replicate items, our artificer is working on some sort of cold contraption down the street. Uh,
I
but
view
if
him as
it's
a direct
if it's
competitor.
if it's something simple, I can probably make it work. I've learned some artificing, if
I
you
will
will.
place like a bag of gold and the the secret potion on the table, and I would say I would like to replicate this Sunday fudge 3 times, please.
You said Sunday fudge, and
Don't worry, you'll
could
learn. We're
could
working on
I
something.
could I could I open it?
I assume I have to let him
Yeah,
inspect it.
but he has no idea what it is.
Yeah, he just replicates 3 more random potions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to like I don't know, I guess.
I will give him a charming wink to hope that he
Are
follows
you wait,
along.
but we don't actually have fudge to give this guy where you're giving him potions as
Yeah, oh no,
fudge?
it's not fudge, it's the secret potion. I'm trying to sell it as a topping to everyone.
Okay.
uh,
But I do have normal fudge as well, right, DM? I have also normal fudge.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the cactus bear opens the potion and just sniffs it and uh takes like a little stick and puts it into the potion and throws it, and a poodle appears and looks at Huggins and says, "This is not fudge."
God damn it.
And uh I can replicate this for you, of course, but uh it will it will be just a moment. So if you want to peruse around and look while I work on this,
Oh, hey, well, I've got you here. Can you tell me what that cup did?
the cup, the Stanislav's
Yeah,
cup,
yeah, yeah, Stanislav's cup.
he told me not to tell anybody what the cup did just yet, because
Damn it, Stan.
uh uh and
Two steps
this
ahead.
this magical like neon like sign pops up, and it spells out NDA, and the cactus
Oh my
bear
God.
points at it and says, "Contractually obligated by magic to not tell you." So yeah, anyway, I'll get these potions
Curse
whipped
you,
up
Stan.
if if you want to look around. And yeah, just goes and at work, the cactus bear is just pure chaos. Um, all over the place in this like store, just all over everywhere, looking at notes, flipping through pages, pouring things into cups, into other things, and like throwing stuff and then other things into bottles, and then like something gets splashed into a tree. uh,
The tree
um
transforms,
uh yeah, it's a lot of
changes
chaos.
from a palm frond to a bonsai tree.
Not bonsai, not again. Uh, but yeah,
Bonsai the game.
the yeah, the essentially the potions are being made. Inside the store, there are all assortments of, magical things. You, I think, from your time on the island of Palaganis realize that these magic items are not the same as the ones there. Like that these are uniquely different in like their construction and like how they work. Um,
Got the flair of a different mage.
yeah, yeah. Uh, and yeah, unless you're looking for something specific, I'll just say you find lots of magic items.
I was
But if
gonna
there's
say, I
like
feel like
something,
this is a I feel like this is a Kit Kat scene, the searching the magic shop.
Ooh, I don't know what I would search for. I thought we were getting ice cream toppings. I'm so confused.
We are, but it's he's just offering to see if there's because we're in a magic shop if there's anything you wanted to try and steal. But
Ooh.
we're just duplicating the potions that Huggins has because Huggins is a bastard. But um
Okay.
if there's anything there for you to steal, this is your moment to do so.
I will say
GM, is
that
there?
all of you have money. You
No,
could
I
buy
have
We
no
choose to be
gold.
evil for no reason.
you
It's
yeah,
not
you
evil,
could
it's frugal. We
you
have
could
money
buy
and
things.
I've got
we
some
don't
silver. I've got no gold.
we can't keep our gold by spending it.
Yeah, that's no way
All
to
right.
become a dragon with a horde.
I was dragon once.
Um, is there anything like funky?
Is there
Did you say
anything
funky?
funky?
Roll for that funk.
Yeah, like some weird. They're like, I have no idea what that could possibly do. I want it.
Um, actually, I think the like least assuming item uh is it looks like one of those things that you put in like your suit coat, the handkerchief thing, in the pocket, the little pocket square handkerchief.
Mm-hmm.
And around the center of it, it has all these like arcane inscriptions. And it's it's pinned to the table with those cactus like needles.
So not
And
easily stolen.
and if you look at it long enough, it does look like it's attempting to move, but is kept
Oh
there
no.
by these needles.
Ooh.
A pet.
No.
Yeah, that would probably be the weirdest thing in the store.
While Kit Kat is eyeballing that, I will strike up conversation with the cactus bear and regale our adventures. Just as a distraction in case Kit Kat decides to, you know,
um,
the birds of a feather moment, because I love stealing. Here I go stealing again.
I would like to maybe stand behind a shelf and cast a little mage hand
Nice.
to
Okay.
slowly pluck a couple of the maybe like 3 of the cactus spikes, holding it down.
Uh, how far are you from the handkerchief?
I don't know, like how big is
I don't
this
like
shop?
I don't like anything about that question.
What could possibly go wrong?
But you're too far
Uh,
away, something. You're too close, something.
um,
Seems unlikely.
yeah.
Nothing's ever gone
The
wrong for me before.
the store is a 30 by 30 foot like space. Like think of like a like a pottery workshop, like about the size of that.
Okay. Are there aisles?
No, no. There are
Then I'm
shelves.
probably like 10 feet away.
Uh,
Like looking, like facing something else on a shelf.
okay. Yeah. So Huggins, you're talking to the cactus bear about your adventures, and
Yeah, Cyclops and a Manticore.
you hear
Bet you never seen a date like that before. Sorry.
uh you hear gleeful laughing behind you in the direction of where you know Kit Kat is.
Like evil, gleeful laughing,
I don't know that you can
impish.
discern good or evil from a laugh. But yeah, you
Skeletor
hear it,
begs to differ.
and the cactus bear's attention shifts from you to look in that direction. And I am going to need you to roll a a, a diplomacy check here to maintain the cactus bear's
Oh,
attention.
here we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Diplomacy plus 12. Nothing could go wrong. Ooh,
Why do you gotta
17 plus
jinx it like
12.
that?
Because Huggins is a bastard. No, Huggins is cool.
Uh,
I'm a bastard. I roll a 29 though.
uh, yeah, the cactus bear starts to drift and look towards where the laughter is coming from. What do you say?
And then an otter person. I've never seen an otter person before.
What? An
I'm
otter
just I'm just
person?
telling him about the I'm just telling him about the speed dating.
Yeah, that draws the cactus bear back in, and the laughter slowly subsides. And
And then I'll start to ask the cactus bear about like shadows with strange features. And I'm trying to describe what is effectively those weird like humanoid emotional shades or whatever they were that we fought. All the
okay.
interesting bits. So the speed date.
Uh,
Oh,
Kit
so
Kat,
cute.
uh, you see and hear the same thing, and you see Huggins is able to prevent the cactus bear from looking at the handkerchief. And it kind of flutters as it's laughing, uh, in the motion of the laughter. And yeah, there's one more
Hmm,
cactus pin holding it into the board.
I'm
Pull it,
liking
pull
it
it, pull it,
less.
pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it, but I'm gonna try and like walk by it and like past it real quick as I use my mage hand to pull it, and then I'm gonna use like my actual hands to kind of grab it and put it in my bag or my pocket or something, or
Oh,
just play it off
right.
like I'm walking in this direction now.
Yeah. You do that, and you put this handkerchief in your bag, and then a moment later, it feels like the weight of this handkerchief has changed, to a much heavier thing.
I just get yanked out of the ground like, "Ugh,
Uh,
I'm fine."
and yeah.
Is this Andrew? What did you dream up?
uh, And yeah, I think at this point, the cactus bear is done making these potions.
Can I go outside?
Yeah, and is going to offer them to Huggins and says, "Well, all of you have a nice day." And um, yeah, and yeah, everyone goes outside. What do we do now?
Sweet. Okay, so we have all the supplies. We also
And
have duplicated potions. We
and a
also
laughing
have
handkerchief.
some abomination, some some kind of abomination. What are you? What's it, does it make? Does it still laughing? Is it laughing always?
No, it stopped laughing.
Okay, because that would be worse. Um. Uh. Okay. Well, if we have everything we need, oh shit, excuse me. If we have everything we need, we should be able to just try to make a little ice cream. We can mix some of the freezing potion in. We can have some crazy toppings, some normal toppings, and then we can get to where we're going for our next mission.
Andrew, I sent you a DM, a totally
Normal,
innocuous DM that nobody should worry about.
totally normal and reasonable DM.
Hmm.
I totally trust that.
All right. Okay. Uh, yeah. All right. Well, uh, yeah. Uh, so yeah, I think you have everything you need. You travel to the temple of the God of Fables, and yeah, you're there. And you have all the supplies. And I think because this is a trial attempt, I guess you have the basic knowledge of what you need to do and what the end result is. But the process has never been done. So
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna have everyone
trailblazers.
we're gonna have everyone pick a skill and roll it and tell me what your contribution to this ice cream making process is.
Well, let's see. My contribution to making you know, I want to, is it possible? I want to do I want to use performance because I want to make a nice big, like I want to do like Kobe's, like Betty Hanna's, but with fudge. I'm gonna use my tail to like sprinkle shit. I'm gonna like flip stuff. I want this to be like I'm gonna churn the ice cream, and I'm gonna use uh uh you know little elemental. I'm gonna add, like a little fire blast. So I use like my finger as like a little blowtorch. Uh, you
Some
know.
creme brulee action going on.
Yeah. I want to do a performance check.
All right.
Divinely inspired. Um,
I want to back this up. I was gonna make a medicine check, and I don't know, like use knowledge of tinctures and so on and so forth,
yeah. I rolled
and help him.
can I be helped, GM?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Um,
Do I
yeah.
roll with
I roll
advantage?
I roll a 17 to assist if I needed to roll.
That will give you just a +1 to this roll.
Just a +1? Well, that's
Yeah.
okay because I rolled 16 plus 13 for 29
All
to bring
right.
it to 30.
Nice.
Yeah. So the DC for this was 20. So this is
Yes.
Oh
a
shit!
critical
Critical ice cream.
success. And
It's
we haven't even
delicious.
we haven't even got what Kit Kat's gonna do. Kit Kat, what do you bring to this ice cream soiree?
I am gonna use magical physics and judge by like how much potion has been poured in and like what seems to be happening with the milk, whether or not we need to adjust the rate of which we're pouring it in, and just to make it as creamy as possible.
There
And
is this really cool magical assembly line happening, and I'm just trying to help wherever I can.
I rolled a 29.
God damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these two talented
Um,
mages, and I'm just happy to be here.
so not only do we succeed at this ice cream making, but on top of that, Kit Kat has mathed the exact formula to recreate this perfect ice cream every time through a series of notes. So you now have the recipe for the perfect ice cream. Um, and you
Amazing.
can create this at any time. And I'll give it some sort of magical benefit, maybe someday. But for now, you can create the perfect ice cream. And yeah, you have
Oh,
perfect ice cream,
yes.
and you have all the
Oh, yeah.
toppings. When you're here at the temple, yeah. Uh,
When we die, this recipe will be our contribution to the Fablers.
This is
It'll be
amazing.
what yeah, can we have one cone of Fablers Blizzard shit?
Fabler Blizzard shit.
That is what we'll name it.
it's
Oh,
a Fabler Queen,
Yeah,
Dairy Queen's
cool
only
stuff.
competition.
nice.
Yeah, no. All right, yeah. So we have the perfect ice cream. We're here. I guess we have like 18 minutes. So what is there anything else anybody wants to do? And then
What
I'll
happens when
probably
I put Huggins hot fudge on my ice cream?
uh uh
Hand wringing. I roll to hand wring.
you uh
I make a performance check. That's an
is
18 at hand wringing.
You're a
uh
monster.
is
You did
all right.
this.
Is I guess the question is intent here, right? Are you pouring the hot fudge that Huggins has provided as a like this is hot fudge on my ice cream? Or do you
No.
think that it's something else?
I think it's something else. I mean, I
Okay.
know it's a potion from the person he told us not to drink potions from.
A potion of superior flavor.
Uh-huh.
Side eye. Can I roll for side eye?
I think this is also a performance check.
You gotta beat an 18.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh
My performance is plus 16. I got a
fuck.
I got a 21.
legit.
The
Yeah.
side eye is
Roll
much
for
stronger than the
side-eye.
hand wringing. I stopped
But
wringing my hands. I'm like, oh,
I
oh,
think,
we're
yeah,
serious
I think
now.
the side eye happens as the potion pours out of the bottle onto the ice
I'm not
cream.
gonna pour it like super liberally. I'm gonna do like maybe like tablespoons worth.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you pour it on there and a small amount of the ice cream transforms into a small little itty bitty mushroom.
What?
Uh yeah. And it would appear that this is a potion of transmogrification.
Nice.
I
Uh,
lift the bite to my mouth, not realizing it's turned into a mushroom, and I catch sight of it on the way to my mouth, and
Oh
Kit Kat
shit,
just
it's
lets out
moldy.
a like a scared cat sound, and I drop it and like spring backwards 3 feet.
mm, yeah. Yeah.
Um, can I feel like I've tempted fate enough. I don't really want to eat the mushroom.
All right.
And I try and what do I have to roll to throw the mushroom into Huggins' mouth while he's taking a bite of ice cream while his beak is open?
Yeah, I go to.
Uh,
I'm a little surprised too, and I go to. I go, "Ah."
And I just want to whoop.
you can use Mage Hand, and I will say, what is your spell save DC?
Oh
Where
shit!
do I find that? Is it under my spells? No. Where do I find that? Where is it?
I think it's like at the top of the spells list.
No, it's not. It just goes right to cantrip. Oh, some of my spells have different saves. Oh, they all seem to be 26.
All right.
Oh,
So,
good.
uh, Huggins,
You've been rolling great tonight, Huggins. Don't worry.
you are gonna make a DC 26 reflex save, and if I was Brennan Lee Mulligan, this moment would be a Box of Doom moment. What what do you have?
Oh no.
What is your plus to reflex saves?
Plus 18, and I want to
Okay.
activate the flying boots.
Okay.
What are they gonna
Oh,
do to help you here?
Dodge out of the way.
all right.
Uh,
I will give you
I'm pleased. I'm pleased to inform you that I rolled a 2, but it is plus 18, bringing me to a 20, which is a grand total of not enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huggins dies.
You get a +1 from your boots, which gives you a 21, which you are out of critical failure range, which means you are taking this bite and a a mage hand tosses this mushroom into the
It's like,
bite,
oh, no.
and you are able to not chew the mushroom. And yeah, I'm gonna have you make a fortitude save, nevertheless. And yeah, just tell me what you get.
I'm even better at those. Oh, I am actually 31.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So yeah, the mushroom falls into your mouth, and you flicker between types of bird. You're an owl, you're an eagle. You're just flashing through all these different types of birds, and then you spit the mushroom out and you turn back
It's
into
amazing.
Huggins the crow. And yeah,
The potion of character creation screen. You guys watch as I'm flipping through all the different options.
Random character generator.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Kit
funny
Kat
as
goes,
hell.
yeah, that hot fudge was good.
yeah.
Oh, now we
All
like
right.
it.
Is there anything else we wanna do in this final moments here?
Yeah, I
Let's
wanna
take
provide a Sunday to Acorn Maestro. Sorry though, I've been talking a lot. Sandro's got plans.
No, no, not particularly. Just to get to the. I just envision us walking to the ceremony. Ice cream in our hands, nice little sundaes,
We brought
and
goodies.
I also like not verbalizing like out loud, but I like to think like with every bite of sundae, Like my banana conscience is just like screaming.
How could you? You traitor!
Just screaming. But also, I hope that my banana pigment can taste it. I don't know. I'm trying to articulate that bananas are delicious. It's not my fault. I have this banana apparition.
All right. Yeah.
Is that
So
all right?
uh, uh, Huggins, man, Huggins approaches freaking the Acorn Maestro with this sundae. The Acorn Maestro
I'm
says,
like, bro,
"Ooh, ice cream?"
have you ever had anything as delicious as this? And I provide him the bowl. I offer him the bowl.
Yeah. The Acorn Maestro takes a bite of the ice cream and
Nice. I must
look.
ask him to make a fortitude save.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. It's a 16 altogether.
I don't know what you need to roll.
Excellent. What happens if I fail?
He turns into a ferret.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. The Acorn Maestro takes a bite and transforms into a ferret, and then for the first time in all of the Acorn Maestro's years of being alive, he identifies how transmogrification magic works.
Oh
And
shit.
the
Oh
uh,
shit.
the ferret looks up at you and says, "I think you have made a grave mistake, but I do enjoy pranks and fun, but I now know what I must do." And the ferret disappears in the temple, and you're left in this ceremony room alone because the Acorn Maestro is the person who like introduces every mission to you.
Oops.
And the book is up there
Oops. I
on the book is up there open on the pedestal, right? And it
Mhm.
has your next mission written on it. And you can read it. And essentially it's sending you to a far off place in the middle of the ocean. It's a toy island.
Yeah. Oh, good.
And
Nothing could go wrong
yeah.
at the island of misfit toys.
Yeah, and you see your mission there, and I think we will leave our fablers here. Sanjo arguing with the banana about the taste of bananas, and you know, uh,
I'm kind of
everyone eating ice
envisioning,
cream.
yeah, like we're eating ice cream. The camera starts to zoom out away from the city, and there's like a dragon flying away from it. Like,
And
guys, I might have unleashed a powerful dragon.
and
My
yeah,
bad.
we see exactly this. As the sun finally pokes through that rain that it's been going on this whole time. The sun kind of shines through and you see, the dragon crossing the skyline and a weird German voice saying, "Finally!" And then we plummet, we fall. And we're in the magic shop as the cactus bear picks the pins off the ground and looks at the table, shaking that the handkerchief is gone. And out of Kit Kat's bag pops jumps a puppet. Here's
Oh shit.
Woody. And
Oh no, what the hell?
and yeah, that's where we leave it. That's the end.
No, what the fuck?
uh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, at
Well,
no
that was
point
fun.
at no point was the dragon freeing on purpose. I am just a rube. Thank you very much.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah. So, uh, it's been great playing Pathfinder with everyone. We are going to end this arc of Pathfinder here.
Wait. Before we end.
All right,
Um,
go ahead.
so I snuck the potions into the normal ingredients. What does
Yes.
everyone else transform into? I know at least
Uh,
Sanjo was eating the hell out of the ice cream.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
uh, uh, why don't we all make
Become a gorilla and beat your ass. This one's for Harambe. Just
Yeah, like I take a bite, turn into a songbird. You take a bite, turn into a gorilla. Just start clobber.
uh yeah, actually I think that's more fun. All right. The first time it happens, Sanjo, you are probably shocked by being transformed into something else.
certainly.
As is Kit Kat. But I think after that, Huggins has made it a fun game to transform into different versions of the character that you are.
Every bite is a new transformation.
And
So annoying.
yeah,
It's so
And
annoying.
I tell the
Slightly
party,
different version.
like I don't know if you guys saw my message, but soft serve potion shop as I'm like fluttering annoyingly around the two of them.
yes,
Think
I
about it.
think yeah, I think we leave everybody there with the transforming
Zooming
into
out.
different into
Every lick
different
we take, different animals
versions.
pop.
And yeah. And now there's a strange puppet in the room. And that's it.
Just watching us transform over and over again.
And also Sanjo is the only person who recognizes the puppet, which is makes this even
Like
more
that's what
great.
like yeah, it's the psycho puppet, right?
Oh yes, yes it is.
Yeah, I fully
How
was like, what
dare
the
you
fuck did you
call him
mean,
a
Woody?
psycho puppet?
Mm.
The psycho ass puppet. It's a
All
nightmare.
right.
All right, people. That's been Pathfinder for us. And you
For
know,
us.
uh yeah, we'll hopefully come back to this someday. But for now we're gonna do other things, and we'll see you with cool new stuff soon. Once again, thank you for listening. And yeah, uh again, tell all your friends. Tell them all. We got cool stuff coming. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.